Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Audio, video, please. Testing. You have the Q&A tab if you guys want to confirm the audio on the video. Hope everybody's okay. Thank you so much. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Video is good. Audio is good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, thank you. It will be, I will try and do an hour, maybe less than an hour, depending. I don't want to prolong it. I know everybody's busy, but there's a lot to learn about this, and I cannot really cover everything within 45 to 1 hour. So we're going to be talking about volume profile with market depth, which we use as a powerful combination. Usually, folks, we start with any membership with us, which I will not be selling today. I'm not selling any memberships. Any memberships start with a free trial. You are not allowed to buy in, or we're not selling you anything unless you basically come for a trial and see for yourself. Make sense? So that being said, let me go to my tab here. I'm not used to this Zoom yet, but I will get used to it with time. Before you join the trials with us, let me show you what you need to do, please. You go to the website, which is thetraderinstitute.com, right? And the traderinstitute.com, it's very straightforward, and I will share with you a link to have a page that has every link that you want. So not to rush. There are a few videos that you need to watch before you join our trials, okay? There is a video called, this is number one, here, 2-week trial, what should you expect? And then clarifying my trade calls on Telegram. These are very important 2 videos before you join a trial. A third video, which is, to me, it's more important than the other ones, but it's up to you. I usually really recommend that you watch it ahead of everything else. This was made for us back in 2014, okay, by Dr. Kenneth Reed, called Adult ADD and How It Manifests Itself in Traders. I usually say, if you're not getting married today, you have to watch this video. This is a very important video. So that's the video, and I will share with you a link at the end that has a handout. This will be the link that I'll share with you. It has everything you need to know about us, and there's more on the website too. So we go to the website, okay, traderinstitute.com, straightforward. You look for your 2 weeks trial, click here, and you get an option to contact our sales department for 2 weeks trial. Very straightforward. And then I will, once you qualify for the trial, there's no money involved, not to worry. It's a free trial. You will go to the education page, which is here, right? And that education page has the videos that I told you. 2 weeks trial, what to expect, clarifying my trade calls on Telegram, and then your psychology, adult ADD and how it manifests itself in traders. We do have, the way we conduct our business and the trade calls and everything, we have 2 ways for you to get our trade calls and education. One of them is we have a daily live trade room, 3 days a week, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning. It's 2 hours for 3 days, 2 hours, which is not a lot, but it's the rush hour for the heavy volume times of the markets, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That is designed uniquely, not only to show you the charts, which I will be sharing with you as well now today, also to answer students' questions, members' questions, and talk about what their needs, right? It's, 1 second here. Thank you for sharing the information, Anna. So, but majority of business our trade calls are conducted, majority is conducted here. You see, we have elite members. You see, this is elite members group. I have 154 members that are actually in the elite section. You can be one of them. You can get this channel for free as well as a trial. You see, we have people posting and I post, but we have specified channels too. We have a channel for indexes, which is the NASDAQ, the Russell, the YM, the ES, and we have currencies. For example, today, I could not find reasonable trades on the indexes or indices. I found trades on the currencies. We are currently long on this is November 11, as you see. We are currently long on the pound US, all of them from the bottom levels, long on the pound yen, long on the pound yen. We took already first target. We already long on euro yen and now just entered euro US. All of them long-term longs. We have oil. As you see, oil, I was expecting the oil, for example, to come down from 84 level all the way to 78. It hit 80 level and then it bounced and it's coming back again. I'm hoping to catch a short to 78 area. And we have metals. Gold, for example, has not been active, but we have gold. These trade calls, as you will see in the video that I recommended, these calls are included. When I make a call, there will be, first of all, there's something called a direction. I would say there's support for the euro, yen, and expect a long. That's not the trade call. That's for you to get ready. And then I will call it from exact pricing. I will say something like pound yen long from market or better, anywhere in the rectangle, for example. This is the rectangle area. Anywhere in this area is a long. So, or in most, this is unique. In most cases, I will give you the exact price. I will say long from, and even the stop loss. I will tell you the stop loss ahead of time. Last call, for example, here, Euro US.
Sorry,
I said
Simon.
long. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you please change the screen? We can see still the PDF file.
Sorry. What screen?
We can see the first page of your PDF file.
Oh, then I chose, how do I share? I'm not sharing, how can I share a screen then?
Demonstration screen, once again, you have to press and then choose the right screen for it.
Oh, it's changing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Now we can see the Telegram and PDF.
And now what do you see?
Just PDF.
Now?
PDF and Telegram.
Okay, so now we're doing the right thing. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. So let's go back. Sorry for this. As I said, one of the ways to conduct our business is a live trade room, which I mentioned, but also we have Telegram. This is Telegram, okay, that has indices. This is elite members channel, which you see it has 154. Thanks, Anna. Anytime you find something like this, please let me know. We have 154 members, as you see here. Indices channel. Today, I could not find any trades on indices or indexes, which is the NASDAQ, the Russell, the S&P, the YM, which is the Dow. I found on the currencies today, right? But the trade call is not something like, you know what, I'm going long or going short. No, it will say, I have a support at this area. And then I will say, I am going long from this price or better with the stop loss here. Do you understand? It's not something random. I have to be specific. So when I would say something like, I have also gold, we have oil, gold and silver, we have oil and nat gas currencies, okay? and I will explain more about this. So this is part of your membership, also part of your trial. We also have a free channel that you can join without any trial. You can just go to the website. You can join this free channel. It's absolutely free. I gave, for example, November 10th, November 9. Okay, I put this in. I said we expecting the NASDAQ to come down to this price. November 9, and you see November 10, what happened? It came back down to this price. All right, so I gave you some directional calls for free. All right, next, when I started this, let me see if I have any Q&As. Never mind. Okay, mine. All right. When I started, folks, long time ago, about 2001, I started with Forex. I still love Forex, but I switched to futures because now futures you can scalp more. It's less, it's more in demand. It actually moves better in most cases. But in 2005, I discovered a few things that prompted this whole revolution about volume and market depth, etc., which was the tape, the bid and ask ladder. I don't use it anymore, but whatever I use, it's stemming from these numbers. These numbers are important. It tells you exactly where's the heavy volume is, who's buying, who's selling, and where is the support and where's the resistance. That being said, you cannot see it with your naked eye. So I developed systems where you can pick those numbers. One of them was the magnet indicator, which I developed recently in the past maybe 5 years into something called SAL indicator, which I will also show you in my charts. Okay, so the idea today behind the webinar is to explain to you how I use volume profile and how I use the market depth in combination, which is a very lethal combination. If you know how to use it, there will be no guessing anymore. Yes, you will have every now and then you'll have a stop out, but you will not be guessing. You will know where the stop loss is exactly. You will know where the direction is exactly. You'll be guided by the market makers themselves because you can see their levels. Okay, so what is support and resistance to you? What is support and resistance to me? Do you trade with indicators? And what are your indicators? Are they lagging indicators or they are volume-based, live volume-based indicators? Right? There are things you need to understand. Just 1 second. Okay. Most indicators don't work because at best they're 50-50. That's how I see them, right? For example, George, we have members, one of them says, when you are trading and watching your normal charts with lagging indicators, often the market will reach a point where it does something you just can't understand or predict, right? Using volume profile, the way Simon does, gives you a window to otherwise hidden currents that drive markets, all markets. Okay, he said, quit reaching to the market, get the edge and let the market guide you, right? Now, there are 3 steps that I use and I will explain to you in the next one. Anticipate, confirm, execute. When you are trading, first thing you do is you have to anticipate the market's move and then confirm and then execute. And what do I mean by that? Let's see. What do we have? Do I have a question? Bobby, I did the indicator. Yes, so we developed it. It's very, very nice. But I'll show you. Where is the charts? Right. I'm looking for my charts. Just give me a second. Right here. All right. I will just refrain from the questions now. I want to focus on this and I will answer questions maybe towards the end. There's no time limit, but I'll try and keep it for under an hour. Here's an example. Euro. Today, Euro, I said we have Euro long. right? And I'm looking at volume profile, and I'm seeing a level at volume profile right here. This is the euro long. This is the euro level that I'm choosing to go long from here to here. This is the entry levels. The volume profile from my understanding, it gives me this, right? And I'm looking at the day or 120-minute chart, and I see all these magenta lines on top. Magenta lines are part of the SAL indicator, which is the market depth indicator. This tells me there's attraction, as you see, attraction to here, here. All these levels are big attractions, right? Then I'm looking at the Euro US. This might confuse you, but with time, you'll get used to it. I'm looking at the Euro US as a currency pair. This is the Forex side. We have Euro US currency, Forex, and we have Euro futures, right? They're both active. And I see a heavy volume level from my market depth. You see this magenta line right here? This tells me the Euro is about to get rejected, to go up. So this is where I say we have a long and from this level, and we have stops at this level. Most people, when they trade, let me go back, let me go to another example. Let's go back to the NASDAQ. You see the NASDAQ here? You see the arrow, the first arrow. I said the NASDAQ is coming down. That was about towards end of last week. And then this week it came back down. This was over 1,000 ticks move. Now I'm expecting the NASDAQ to go up. But again, we caught a trade yesterday for 500 ticks runner plus 200 ticks in the initial. So it was about 700 ticks combined. But you see these levels on the volume profile. These levels are what give me the advantage of knowing where is the resistance, where is the support, and where is the continuation. And I'll give you some examples. You see these green areas right here. This is a green area right here where my cursor is. Okay, this is a continuation zone, for example, followed by a rejection zone, followed by another rejection zone, followed by a little continuation zone in between. So these are the bellies and the valleys that you see. They all mean something. Every color, every belly or every extension, every valley right here means something. And this volume profile, you can basically sharpen the edges, as you see. Also, you can also smoothen the edges, as you see. It becomes very smooth. Also, you can make it smaller or make it bigger. What do these continuation versus rejection zones mean to me or to you? Remember, we talked about anticipate. You guys see my paint picture? Let me see here. Paint. I'm assuming you guys see the paint, right? Painting. All right. So what do these continuation versus rejection zones mean to us? Let's have an example. And the example is, let's assume that there's a move in the market. All right, the market is moving and you want to go long, for example, on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is going up, okay, and you want to go long. Most traders, when they pick their levels, they have, and let's pick one indicator. Let's pick Fibonacci indicator. They would have levels, a level of a Fibonacci here. They will have another level here, and a level here. And their idea would be, if it comes back down to a level, we will take it long with 30 ticks stop, for example. They don't know yet about volume profile and which level to honor and which not. They don't know yet. They have not gotten the idea, because without volume profile, you don't see anything other than the levels that you have on your charts. You don't see the actual volume. What happened when the market went up? What kind of volume what kind of volume that area created on the side to give you the actual support and resistance. So the market comes back here, you take it long, and again, don't take anything personal. I'm just explaining. You take it long, let's say 15 tick stop, it comes back, it takes your stop. You say, okay, I will take it at 50% Fibonacci. This is your 50%, for example. It comes back here, you take it again, it comes back a bit lower, and it stops you out, it goes up. You say, okay, now maybe it's just poking it, it's going to go back up. So you take it long again, it comes here, it comes back down, it stops you again. Now you have 3 stops in a row. You are just devastated. You don't want to trade anymore. It comes here, and all of a sudden it goes up, and then you miss the trend. You miss the whole thing. However, this is now a different story. Let's say you know about volume profile. We talked about volume profile here, right? We said, let's see. We said volume profile has levels, and these levels could be support and resistance. This is a bit busy chart, but I have no choice. I have to see everything, right? And this is another chart on the NASDAQ. You see all these levels. See support and resistance. All these colors that you see in front of you, they all mean something. The edges, the valleys, the bellies, they all mean something. For example, and I'll give you just an example. Here, this area from here to here is one box. It's one level that called continuation, which means if the market gets into it, don't go against it, whether it's coming down or going up. Don't go against it. Most likely it will finish it. Same thing with this level from here to here. See? Excuse me. Same thing with this level. Once it gets into it, don't go against it. It's going to stop you out. It's a continuation. So with that, I'll explain what we look at. So when the market goes up or down, it will create things like zones. A zone like this, a zone like this, and another zone possibly like this. All these zones that you see in front of you that created, of course, they don't look like this. They don't look perfect like this, but with training, you will be able to see them. You will see this is continuation, continuation, continuation. In between, you will see levels called rejection, R. Rejection and rejection. So far, so good. So now let's go back and trade. Market comes back. No, sorry, I want to change it. The market comes back down. Notice it did not finish here. You see where we are? It did not finish the continuation zone, but it's retracing for some reason. It comes back down here, and you, before knowing the volume profile, you took a trade from here. Now, knowing your volume profile, you know this is a continuation zone. Will you take the trade? The answer is no. You will not take the trade, right? Because it's in the middle of a continuation zone. That being said, you're going to leave it alone. You saved yourself a stop out. Comes back here. You remember you took it again as an example. You're not going to take it again because it still has not finished. Stops you out. Remember at one point it rejects here and goes up, and you took it again here because it rejected it because of this area, right? And you took it long, but it had intention. You could have taken it long at the bottom, exited here, but it came back down. Finally, it comes back down here. Now, this is the level where you are prepared to take it long. This is the level where you are prepared to take it long. Now, are we going long here? Remember, the trading style is based on 3 contracts. If I show you, for example, today, November 11th, first trade of the day. No, pound yen trade, because we took profits. Pound yen. Pound yen, I said, I'm looking for pound yen long. And 39 people saw it at 9:22 a.m. And I gave them a picture. This is a picture of the pound yen. I'm looking for a long. You look where it is, perfect support area. I mean, not perfect because it's not one price for support, it's a zone of support. I'm not taking the trade. I'm saying I'm looking for a long. And then I give them an exact price. I tell them pound is long, but within this zone. I give them the pricing. With a stop loss at 152. This is my stop loss. See, I also mentioned my stop loss. So that's the actual call, right? And I said target one is 152.72. 152.72 was my target one, right? And we look into it. After about 20 minutes, target one was taken, pound yen. See, this is the same instrument or same pair, but maybe an hourly chart. That was a daily chart. Pound yen, see, 152.74.72 is taken, done. Target one is done. So now, the reason why I showed you this, folks, what do I mean by target one? How many contracts do we trade? When I call my trades, the common thing is we do 3 contracts. You can do micro, you can do mini, you can do whatever, 3 contracts. You can do 6, 9, or multiples of 3s, up to your account. So 3 contracts. Target one, I call target one, for example, 25 ticks. Target one is for 2 contracts. So for the first target, we take 2 contracts out. So if I take 25 ticks, that is 25 times 2. In this case, in this trade with the pound yen, we took 30 ticks first target, and that was 60 ticks. So that means we took 50 ticks already, or 50 pips. We took it. Now we have 50 pips or 50 ticks cushion. And then if we find a reasonable stop loss, we can move it again up in our favor, or move it up again. And then I will say, this is the runner target, because we have only met first target. We need to find a next target. And then what I do on the pound yen, if you look at this, I say move stop to 152.4. So we move stop to 152.4 on the pound yen, and then keep runner to 153.400. So we're looking at over 100 pips move, right? Same thing with all my calls. They have to have an entry price or a few levels of entry price, and we can have a stop loss, etc. Now, going back to the example, when we get to this rejection level, are we trading here? Not yet. Not yet. We have to wait for we talked about initially the title of this webinar is market depth. So far, we've been talking about volume profile. This is where market depth comes in play. Without market depth, you cannot see who's joining, who's buying, who's selling, what kind of pressure do we have. So market depth is vital. Why? Because now if I have buyers or sellers or activities, they will flash here. It will show me. I showed you magenta lines on my charts. They will show. Or sometimes the magenta lines are already sitting here for a long time, since the beginning of the session. Maybe there's a magenta line sitting here, or 2 of them, or 3 of them, or 4 of them, right? They're sitting here. So this is where you see there's action happening. Now, this is where we start trading. Now, most importantly, folks, it's not only about anticipate and confirm, it's also execution. Remember, it's anticipate, it's anticipate, confirm, execute. For execution, and there's a major difference between my style or our discipline than a lot of other traders. I know where my stop loss is, right? I know where my stop loss is. Remember, I told you here, I said, if the market gets into this level, don't go against it. This is a continuation. If the market goes into this level, don't go against it. This is a continuation. Same thing. If the market goes into this level here, don't go against it. So where is my stop in this case? If I'm going long, if I'm trying to go long from here, long, where is my stop? Is it going to be the blue level, or is it going to be the black level? Absolutely the blue, because if I hit my stop at the blue, it's at the beginning of the continuation, the black level will get hit too. So there's no need to risk 50 ticks while I can risk only 12 or 10 ticks. Do you understand the power of this? This is very important. Now, there's other factors that I like to consider, such as first touch. If this is the first touch, it's more important to me. Again, are we having an issue with the trades? Can't see them, screens? Are we good with, are we good? Okay, good. All right, good. I'm glad. Let me know if there's anything. So you guys can see the screens, everything. So now, where do I have my target? Where do I have my target? I'm going long. Where do I have my target? A couple of things that I look for. First of all, if I have, I don't have anything on top from my what do you call it? From my market depth. I have, let's say, market depth all here, and here where I get entered. I have them here, but I see all of a sudden I see a hiccup against me, which is, see this hiccup here? I will tell my members, take your first target here, and then move your stop loss to break even. And if we break this, we can hit all these targets. Of course, there's always a bigger target for me, which is the continuation, because I said, once we get into this continuation zone, don't go against it. So this will be, the top of this continuation will be my biggest target. If I want to show you some examples of what I have seen throughout my, in the past few days, you will see what I mean. I'll give you an example. Let's go and let me know if you can see this, please. This is a screen. This is a very 100% maybe. Okay, 100%. I'm the sizing of the chart. And no, smaller, maybe 85. Everybody sees the screen, right? Let me make sure that this screen is showing. Okay, everybody sees the screen. This is an example of, this is the room. This is a video from the live room. And if I run it, watch this. Watch this. Slowly, I'm running it slowly, slowly. I said NASDAQ looking, this was November 8th, a few days ago. NASDAQ looking bullish now. My anticipated target is 16,400 up area for the long call that I made yesterday. But I said I'm expecting it to come back down to 16,100, as you see here, 16,100. This was on November 8th, 16,100 on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is at all new highs. Think about it, folks. The NASDAQ is at all new highs, and there are members with me, right? Why do I expect it to come back down to 16,100? That is over 1,200 ticks move, right? Why? Because if you look at the, what happened here? Somehow, okay, I don't see it, but it's a recording. So I'm looking at this because I have my market depth indicator, which is SAL, we call a SAL indicator, is showing very large level of interest at the bottom here. All right, so that is my target for a short. And I'm moving forward. I'm emphasizing on it. That level one on the NASDAQ, which is 1,200 ticks below, it has stayed there for 2-3 days, which means it's prominent. We got it. See, after the next day, November 10th, we got the level. All right, we got the level. That's it. Done. Now I'm looking for a long. Remember, I said the direction is there. I'm looking for a long to a new high, but there's nothing worse than taking a long randomly, a random trade call. You can't, right? Does purple show all pending sell? I will explain later. I will have to answer some questions later, but so now I'm looking for a long on the NASDAQ, right? I'm moving, and this is right in the room where, you know, students are with me and everything. And this is the next, this was on a day where we had room, looking for a long. Now I moved my support level below 1600. You see the line? I said I'm looking for a long from 1600 or below. And now I moved it even lower, a little bit lower, right? I'm looking for a long. I'm not calling a long, not yet, nothing. I don't see, right? I don't see anything to give me that interest to go long. Not calling long. I'm looking for a long from here. Remember, we talked about this support and resistance. I'm looking. Look at NQ showing up at 1599. I'm telling them where the NASDAQ is showing interest, right? Because of the market depth. This is nothing I would pull out of my pocket, folks. This is what the market makers are telling me, right? So eventually, sometimes yesterday, I'm telling them, please, the stop losses are very low, so don't take it now. You cannot take the trade now. Watch this. Watch how transparent and vivid the trade call is. Watch this. I made a mistake in this. I'm looking at the NASDAQ to go long because I finally found my confirmation. Looking for a NASDAQ to go long. I'm trying to catch maybe 500 ticks to 1,000 ticks. This is a swing trade, folks, and I've been waiting for it for almost a day and a half, right? What happened? NQ at support, NQ at support at sub, right? Watch this. Looking for a long, still looking for a long. I don't see valid stops on NQ, not yet. I have to wait. You see this? It goes lower. So which means, folks, even with the volume profile and what I do, the stop loss has to be visible, has to be clear for me to take it. Otherwise, I don't take trades randomly. Okay. Finally, possible long at 15860. I also see 55900. I said possible. I also see 15900. So possible. It means it's not long yet. Waiting. Look at the patience, folks. Okay. Here's the funny thing that happened. I'm having a long on NASDAQ with stops at 2376. Do you see any 2376 here? No. I was looking at, this happened yesterday. I was looking at the Russell and I was reading the Russell's number, but I saw the long. This is the long. Look what happened. Entries can be from 27 to 28 area. See, I'm giving you exact entries, but this is on the wrong instrument, not on the NASDAQ. But then I figured it out. So, oh my God, what did I do? T1, take 23, whatever. So I said, sorry, guys, all numbers are wrong. You understand? So I caught my mistake. I said, okay, the numbers are wrong because this is not what I see. I'm looking at the RTY. Long at 15940 area. See this? 40 area. 15940 area, which means 40, 401, sorry, 59440, 43, 45. That whole area is a long because it's a swing, right? And it comes back down to 40. See this 40? Anyway, I tell them stop. You guys see the numbers, right? Everybody sees the numbers. You see the numbers. 48, now it's at 48 because it was at 40. You see this? It was at 40. And then it comes back down to 48. But we got in. Stops at 15900. I tell them the stop exactly to the tick. Okay? take T1 at 15960. So I'm looking at 20 points, first target, 20 points times 4. That is 80 ticks, first target. 80 ticks on 2 contracts. What is that? That's 160 ticks just for the first target. Folks, that was yesterday at 3:07 p.m. Today, this morning, early morning, I got compliments from members and everything. Wonderful, whatever. So at this morning, I said, and I tell them where to get the target or how to move the stop, moving stop, whatever. So I finally said, moving stop to NASDAQ to this. Now I'm having over 500 ticks. Finally, I said exit. If you look at this, I said, I will exit NASDAQ now. I'm anticipating a pullback. This trade gave me 700 ticks, 180, 160 on the first target, 540 ticks on the second target, on the last target. Folks, as soon as I got out of that trade, it goes up a little bit, but I'm looking at the NASDAQ now on the side, and it comes back down after. This is the NASDAQ. And after that, today, see, it retraces back down. If I look at 60 minutes, it retraces back down. So it is very important, folks, to understand these levels. And it's very important to abide by the rules. Stop loss is important to know. And I'll look at the screen, see what's showing. Okay, that's the right screen. So going back to my presentation, we are, okay. Where is my presentation now? Okay. I showed you how I trade 3 contracts. These are some old pictures from the old days, 2006. I've been doing this for a long time, folks. This is pictures from 2006. This is from 2004 in the Toronto area. Give me a second. It's glitching. This is Colorado in 2012. This is Las Vegas 2013. Okay. So here's the thing. Do you trade what you feel? Do you know that most of the feelings that we develop towards trading is predetermined by what we read, what we see? Therefore, we don't read, we don't pay attention to the news. Well, the news, we try and avoid the trading, but in news and anything in the media, that it will not give you the actual direction of the market, because it's designed to get you to make the wrong decision. And that's what we noticed. What we see, let me end the show here. What we see is what we get. If the gold is telling me that it's gonna go, this is the gold and this is the daily chart. The gold is coming down, for example, to 1840. I have to abide by that. This is what the market makers are showing me. And there's a difference, folks, between volume, there's a difference between market depth of what other platforms are using versus this, what I'm using. I'm using Sierra charts. Sierra charts are, I've been using the Ninja and other charts before, but then I settled with Sierra charts about maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe about 4 years ago, because it's the capacity and the capability is superior to other charts, especially when it comes to market depth. This is the only platform that gives you historic market depth, show you vividly exactly what is the market is hiding, where are the where the bids and ask and where the market makers are hiding their levels. Okay. I have for you, let's see what I have for you. Handout. This is a handout that I want you to get. I don't know how to share it with you. Let me see if I can share it via Q&A. How do I share it? Or put it on the chat?
Yes, please, chat.
Okay, here's a handout. Please benefit from it. It has all what you need. And if you want to join our trials, it's very simple, folks. Go to your 2-week free trial. Very simple. You see it now. I have to share all the time. New. Okay, now I'm getting familiar with this Zoom. I have to always refresh. So if you go to your free trial on the website, very simple. You just send a message to JR, which is our sales manager. Very simple, very straightforward. Okay. Do we see this or no?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, I was not here. Yeah. So send a message to JR if you're interested in joining a trial. If not, if you want to just join the Telegram free channel, on the website, there is a button also says join the free trial, right? Sorry, join the free, here, let me show you. On the website, if you scroll down, it is somewhere on the first page. If you scroll down on the first page, free update, it says free updates on Telegram. That will bring you to our free channel, which is basically here, this is a free channel. We will share updates on some trades, some levels, and from there you can join us. You can just private message me, private message sales, and join us for a free trial. Okay. Other than that, once you become a member, folks, there is there's going to be an agreement, and that will also give us a chance. Once you become a full member, of course, after the trial, we'll offer you the special offers, whatever. I don't sell today. I don't sell anything. That's why you have to join the trials, and there's always special offers. Sometimes we go much cheaper than what we have online. That's why we don't post it online. But we have levels of education that you need to go through. See, level 1, level 2, level 3. This is a very comprehensive system, and it needs a very comprehensive studying, right? The good thing is that I'm with you 3 days a week live. You can ask questions about the platform, about the indicators, about level 1, level 2, what is this? And I do it because that's my job. And all the videos are here. We have, let's say, for level 4 using volume profile, and that's an example, right? I'll give you an example. Level 4. Let's see when it comes up. Okay, this is level 4. If you see level 4, you see I talk about traps, escaping volume, knives, trades, and I talk about a lot of things. Smart stop. What is a smart stop? I talked about smart stops. I don't trade without knowing my stops, right? So it is very important. Overall, this whole thing sounds overwhelming. I'm telling you, it is overwhelming. But once you join the trials, again, before you join the trial, I'll ask you to consider watching a couple of videos that I mentioned in the beginning. But even if you don't watch them, join the trial. I will text you. I will text you. I have private messages here. I will tell you, hey, this is Simon. If you need me, I'm here. Watch this, watch that. Welcome to the trial. You'll have 2 weeks to ask questions, to watch us what we do. Again, patience is key. Keeping an open mind is key. Sometimes you will say, Simon saw a level, for example, nat gas. I've been looking for a nat gas long for a long time, and see the magenta line, the sell indicator showing that long. I did not call it because it's a triple touch, quadruple touch. It touched 3 times here and then again here. I was looking for it to touch my blue line. So if it doesn't touch my exact line, I'm not going to call it. It's up to you if you want to take it, right? Some members will take it because they're advanced, they learn, they do things on their own. But as a beginner, I would rather you stick to the rules. We have a YouTube channel. You can find it on the website itself. Please do your best to take advantage of it. A lot of cool videos, right? Some of them are silent, some of them I'm talking, but please, you will learn a lot from these videos, okay? Now we have 10 minutes and let's answer questions. Does purple show all pending sales? Yes, purple, it's a magenta line. Let me show you here. Let's go to CL crude, which I was expecting it to come down, and it did. These magenta lines will show you the heaviest volume, plus of course some tweaks that is sitting there. It's not, I don't have charts connected because I didn't want to get I didn't want to get busy with the charts while I'm doing this. I'm connecting them now. But yes, these magenta lines are the heaviest volume that is available, up to 50 levels, okay? And let me share screens again. Clay, okay, hey Simon, I'm currently in your free, yes, I know, Clay, I'm currently in your free trial. I can't emphasize enough on how clear and easy to follow your trades are. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. It's been only your first week and it's been slow. That's good. And of course, profitable. Your accuracy and detail, just amazing. How long would it take me to learn your system and how long? It depends, Clay. It is not easy, but if you focus maybe 2 weeks, you'll be good. Plus, it's a lifetime membership. Like you're with me for as long as I'm in business. So there's always a learning curve. Hey, Simon, one more thing. After my trial, I want to sign up. Do you guys? Yes, we do have payment plans. When you do have special offers. Just let me know when you're ready. Some offers, they are not available online because we don't offer them randomly. We have to offer them to specific trial members because it depends on the month and the occasion, on the situation. Yes, we do have special offers and payment plans too. Other than that, folks, the only thing I can tell you is please join the trials. That way you will understand, and just go to the website. I gave you a PDF file that has some information, and stay in touch with me, get a trial, let me know what you think. There's no money involved in the trial. It's free as long as we know you're gonna follow, you're serious about it. Serious, not serious about purchasing. That's not my goal. It's serious about trading. If you tell me that you trade only the euro, you're not willing to take a look at anything else, that's not serious to me. Look at what I trade. NASDAQ, ES, RTY, YM, crude, NatGas, gold, silver, Aussie, Swiss franc, yen, Canadian, euro, pound. Okay, you have to have an open mind. You have to. I had a couple of trials in the past. One of them specifically, I think a few weeks ago, I told them, "Are you in all channels? The elite, the indices, the oil, the metals?" He says, "Yes." "Are you following all the trades?" He said, "Only indices." And that week particular, we had horrible moves, nothing on indices. And we had hundreds of ticks on oil and gold. So basically, he will end up not being impressed, nothing, because for him, he's just looking at indices. And that's not ideal for me, right? What fraction of your trades are? Sometimes today I only have today all day. I only have 4 trades, 4, which is heavy today on FX. But I would say 15% really. 15%. Here's why: because I look for opportunities that are 85%, 75 or better. My ideal percentage of accuracy is 80% or more. What do I mean by 80% or more? If I see a trade that is possible 80% or more, then I'll call it. And on the currencies, most times they would move when I am not available, late evening, early morning when I'm asleep. So I'm limited. So luckily today, I have the euro long. It might take time for it to establish, to give us some profits, but it is going long, right? It might come back down a little bit, but it is going long. I have the pound also long, established, right? This is the pound futures. And we have pound FX, pound US FX side, right? And you see the support from the magenta line right here. And I have the euro yen and the euro, this is the euro yen, right? Established along too. And I have, what else do I have? I have the pound yen as well, not the pound US only, but the pound yen. Here's the pound yen, right? Pound yen already established first target. So yeah, I don't have a lot of trades on the currencies, but you know, I depend on them when they meet my criteria. Good question. Do I have the right? Yeah, I have the right screen. Any other questions? You mean as a $3,000 or $4,000? It depends. Do you mean an account for $3,000 to $4,000? It depends. Some people will start that to learn. They will trade micros and minis. You can trade with 10 cents a tick or pip, or $1 per tick or pip. It's all relevant to your account. And then once you establish yourself, you can improve it, right? That's the best way to learn, to start with a small account and start trading micros or small amounts. Good question. As long as you stick with the rules, 3 contracts, take 2 out the first target, you know, you will have a learning curve with Sierra charts, because it is a must. Or you can purchase just trading calls. We have a membership for trade calls only. You don't care about education. You don't care about platform or indicators. You just want to get the trade calls on Telegram. You can do that too. But if you want to become a full member, get ready, because you know, Sierra chart, it is important to have. The indicators are we don't only have 2 indicators or 3. We have, I think, 5 major indicators that complement each other. One of them is, it's very important to know, it is called the DRL indicator. It's very powerful. Okay, very powerful. It cost me a lot of money to establish. This was a very huge step. We did it a long time ago. You see these 240 minutes, 45 minutes, 120 minutes, 50, and I have them. I have a video explaining all these indicators. Let me show you. You see in our education channel, video number here, number 4, I think, TTI men indicators. I think we have 5. I explained 5 of them here in details. This is a 50-minute video. It tells you exactly what kind of indicators we have, right? Yeah, that's why you focus on FX. Yes, you can, but it will not be enough if you join. What about CFDs? It depends on where you are. If you do CFDs, you can also do the NASDAQ, the gold, the crude, all of them available in the spot market. You join as a trial. I don't know how my worst month looked like, but I don't think we had a losing month in the past 2-3 years. I don't think so, because I wait. I'm very patient. I pick my best trades. I don't just trade randomly. This month has been very bad, but I'm nearing to 1,000 ticks already, right? My system works with, well, except for one indicator, my system does not work with that system, which is the SAL, which is the market depth. I explained. No other indicator, no other, platform has historical market depth to support SAL indicator, except for Sierra charts. How long have I been using this method? Forever. I've been using anticipate, confirm, execute since 2001. No, that's an exaggeration, because at that time I was looking at different things, but what's still the same idea. 2005, I would say, 2006. So it's been a long time. Do you trade No. No, just a portion. No, there's no way I would trade 50% of my balance. No, that's not recommended. No. Again, listen, I offer trials for a reason. DOM is part of it, yes. Depth of market, DOM, yeah, but I'm talking about historic. You're right. I offer trials for a reason. There's one reason which I learned with time, after all these years. I don't want to sell you. I cannot sell you. You have to buy if you like it, if you enjoy it, if you think it's for you, right? That's why I offer trials. That's why once you join, it is what you join, something that you've seen and you practiced, you followed, you ask questions. Just like when you buy a house, you go inspect it, you see it, you go back and forth. When you buy a car, you test drive, you see which one is yours, which one is good for you. So same thing, today I'm not offering any packages, anything, nothing. You come to the trial, you like it, I'll follow up with you, you follow up with me, I'll welcome you, you chat with me, hey Simon, what is this, what is that, you talk to me, and then we take it from there, right? That's the best way. Thank you so much. Very good attitude, admirable. Thank you so much. Yes, appreciate it. Even after the trial, once you join, you will get an agreement. You will still have a chance. You will get an agreement. You will look at it, you read it, it tells you exactly what to expect, and then I will send you access to the members area and full access. But the trial will include the room, the live room. It will include the Telegram. It will include that, you can talk to me, you can chat with me. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your time. Have a great afternoon. Time to rest. I think I'll call it a day today. I have 4 positions open. It might take time for them to fulfill. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you. Anna, thank you so much for the opportunity. All the best. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Simon.